Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back once again to Frontliner YouTube channel. And as usual, I'm going to be your host and thank you so much for your great support always on this platform. Now, my fellow Kenyans, allow me to begin this analysis by asking you a simple question. We all understand that the politics in the Republic of Kenya is always interesting, and on the other hand, the politics in the Republic of Kenya is also a dirty game where you can die anytime. You can be poor anytime, you can be rich anytime, and you can also be famous anytime concerning to the environment that you have took in politics. Kenyan politics is so risky. So 2 days ago, the former impeached Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua get out of the country for 2 months tour in the United States of America to prepare the ground to discuss, to consult with the Kenyans that are living in the abroad ahead of 2027 election. We all understand that Rigathi Gachagua is preparing himself as the factor and the force ahead of 2027 election to challenge President William Samoei Ruto from the ballot box. Because right now, Gachagua is the kingpin of opposition. Gachagua is now the biggest headache under William Samoei Ruto's government ahead of 2027 election because Rigathi Gachagua is not afraid of President William Samoei Ruto. He knows how to release pain to William Samoei Ruto's government each and every time at the right time. So my question is this. Do you think that the people from the mountain will lose focus on their beloved son Rigathi Gachagua for these 2 months to start following up President William Samoei Ruto? That is the biggest question right now. That maybe the people from the mountain will turn against Rigathi Gachagua because of his 2 months tour in abroad. Can it work? Can these people stop following Rigathi Gachagua and turn back to President William Samoei Ruto? Can it really happen? Because according to my opinion, that one cannot happen. 2 months tour from the United States of America cannot stop Rigathi Gachagua from being famous in the Republic of Kenya, the way he used to be the headache under the government of President William Samoei Ruto. That is something that Kenyans are now asking themselves. That is it true that the people from the mountain will dump Gachagua because he's away of the country, because Ayuko around? Because nowadays the people from the mountain always listen to what Rigathi Gachagua is trying to tell them. According to my political analysis in the Republic of Kenya, I don't think if 2 months can make the people from the mountain to lose focus on Rigathi Gachagua ahead of 2027 election and start following President William Samoei Ruto that have been defeated to run this country of Kenya, that have been defeated to stay tuned with the people that helped him to win the last general election in 2022. I don't think if that one can happen. You cannot betray the people from the mountain twice, the way Gachagua used to say it, to talk about it, because right now we all understand that Mount Kenya region is so hostile for President William Samoei Ruto. And right now the government of William Samoei Ruto is so happy when Gachagua jet outside the country for his 2 months tour in abroad. Because Gachagua used to make this government on toes. He used to make the government of William Samoei Ruto accountable each and every day. Whenever they send goons to distract Rigathi Gachagua, Gachagua is collecting data on those goons. Whenever they kill innocent protesters, Gachagua is collecting data and responding to the government of William Samoei Ruto. When Gachagua was here in Kenya, it reaches a point that the government the government of William Samoei Ruto had already forget about the reason why they were elected, the reason why they were in the office, and they start focusing on Rigathi Gachagua. Gachagua akisema hivi, wana respond. Gachagua akisema hivi, wana respond. They are forgetting that they should start doing things with action so that Kenyans can start seeing the change under William Samoei Ruto's government. Instead of William Samoei Ruto start doing something meaningful to the people of Kenyans, Ruto together with his government are busy focusing on Rigathi Gachagua. that is preparing the ground ahead of 2027 election. Because the kind of heroic reception that Gachagua received in the United States of America and Netherlands is unlimited reception. Gachagua was just looking like a president. Watu walikuwa wanaimba, watu walikuwa wanafanya nini? Gachagua's reception in abroad have totally shaken the government of William Samoei Ruto. Hawakuwa wanajua hivyo. People like Oscar Sudi, Kimani Ichung'wah are busy tweeting on the social media platform that Shetani ameondoka. We are now going to rest. It is true they are going to rest for these 2 months because these people like Kalonzo Musyoka, Matiang'i, Eugene Wamalwa, they cannot give President William Samoei Ruto a sleepless night or even a headache. The only opposition leader that is a headache under William Samoei Ruto's government is none other than Rigathi Gachagua. And I keep on reminding you on this platform that the politics in the Republic of Kenya have already taken its shape ahead of 2027 election concerning to what is happening around politics. It is true, because right now, the campaign have already started ahead of 2027 election. While the opposition leaders are campaigning, the Kenya Kwanza government is also campaigning, the government of the day. So it is all about, so right now, the politics in the Republic of Kenya is all about 2-term versus 1-term. And instead of the government to start focusing on things that can convince the minds of the people of Kenyans, they are busy responding to Rigathi Gachagua. They are busy campaigning for Gachagua, but they don't know. Because whenever they send goons to attack Rigathi Gachagua, the person that is losing is the government of William Samoei Ruto. Gachagua is benefiting on those goons that always disrupt his rallies. It is true, because that is the place that Gachagua always gets sympathy votes with the people of Kenyans. Because Wakenya wanakaa tu chini hivi na wanajiuliza, ni kama huyu Rigathi Gachagua is a good person, because how comes the government is busy focusing on one person? How comes? Because right now, Gachagua is the main threat in the Republic of Kenya under William Samoei Ruto's government ahead of 2027 election. Forget about Matiang'i, Kalonzo, Eugene Wamalwa, Salasia, Okia Mtatas, Dinani. Forget about those one. Forget about even Raila Amolo Odinga. Ruto thought that kicking out Rigathi Gachagua and having Raila Amolo Odinga will make things possible for him. Yet there is nothing that is working. In fact, things are now becoming worse under William Samoei Ruto's government with Raila Amolo Odinga, because on the other hand, Raila Amolo Odinga is outside the government. One leg of Raila Amolo Odinga is outside the government and one leg is inside the government. So knowing the stand of Raila Amolo Odinga is totally confusing. It is not easy. And Ruto need to understand that right now, he cannot survive without Raila ahead of 2027 election. And Raila Amolo Odinga himself cannot survive without President William Samoei Ruto in the next general election. So they need to have a teamwork for them to win in the next general election. And that is the truth. That is the only option, because Raila can dump William Samoei Ruto at any time, at any point, at any given chance. Because right now, Raila Amolo Odinga is busy criticizing the government. Raila is now eating while talking. While Gachagua is pressuring the government of William Samoei Ruto, together with the Gen Zs, Raila is also planning to do so. Not even planning, Raila is also joining that force to make William Samoei Ruto accountable. So politics in the Republic of Kenya is so interesting and so dirty. So let us wait if these 2 months can make President William Samoei Ruto have a step in Kenyan politics going forward, without Gachagua giving him a headache. But right now, President William Samoei Ruto is so stranded because he don't know what Gachagua have went there to do. Hajui ni mpango gani ya Gachagua, because we understand Gachagua have gone there to talk with the Kenyans that are living in abroad ahead of 2027 election. That is what the government of William Samoei Ruto understand with Rigathi Gachagua's tour. But they don't understand the other side of the tour. For 2 months, they don't know. So we need to understand that Gachagua is going to return back here in full force to face President William Samoei Ruto for second round. That one was just first round to shake the government of William Samoei Ruto, that impeach Gachagua without a plan that what will I do next? They thought that the Gachagua will be forgotten for 2 months or 1 week. No. Gachagua is now the biggest headache from morning to evening. From date 1st to date 31st, each and every time. May God bless you, ladies and gentlemen, and let us meet in the next video that is going to be uploaded shortly within no time. Remember to subscribe, comment, and like for more updates daily. Bye-bye.